Hey everybody, Nathan Norman here, Circle S Apiary. I'm out here at Circle K today. I just put in that feeder for the bees. I was using a inner feeder before in the medium up top, but since I've taken that out, I've kind of not been feeding them. But I just wanted to make sure they're not wanting any more syrup. I don't think they are, but just in case, I thought if they wanted it, it's there for them. So, and these are pretty neat. They just slide right into your opening. I'll show you here. They're just it's just a long portway for the syrup to fill up, and it's got a little trough there. I just made that one mad. But as you can see, all that fills up with syrup, and it's screened in so they can't drown in it. But you just gently push that back into place, and you still have your other opening there for the bees to travel back and forth in. And they're being fed from the front. So, kind of curious to see how this setup's gonna work. I'm not sure the size of the cup or what it's even called, but I saw it online and I picked it up about a couple months ago, and I'm gonna give it a shot and see what it looks like. But now I'm gonna open it up and put this Propolis trap, or Propolis. This is what I'm gonna use to collect my Propolis with. It goes down instead of the inner cover, and I'll show you that here in a minute as soon as I get this guy open. But I haven't been over here for a little while, so this will be the first time I'm really checking on them in, I don't know, a week or two, probably more like 2. I've been kind of busy last week, but I'm kind of excited to see what kind of progress we have. We did take we took out a frame of foundation and the other queen, and we put her in a nucleus box, and I'm kind of curious to see if they've built back up yet or not. It's kind of hard to get that off with one hand, but they look all right. Everything looks good from this point. But this is what I'm going to be replacing here, is this inner cover, and I'm going to be replacing it with this, and this will they'll fill that up with the Propolis and try to gum up all those slots in there, and then you just put that into a refrigerator or freezer, and it'll harden right up, and then you can just kind of bend it and it'll come free. But now I'm gonna pop the inner cover here and see if I can take a look at the progress. They look pretty good, and you can see I have some mold issue there, so I'm kind of glad I'm taking this off at this point because it's starting to get moldy. So I got a couple frames on the end that look like they have mold starting on it as well, but I'll just set this right here and let them travel back in as they normally would. I'm gonna go slow because I think I'm moving too quick for them. Okay. Not a lot of action on this outside frame as you would probably expect. So I'll just set this one down right here and start moving everything that way. Slowly and gently. Okay. Doesn't look like there's much on that frame either, but this one looks very nice. Lots of comb. Slide that one over as well. Gently. Don't want to make them mad. And that it just looks, this is all honey right here up top. Capped honey. So they've been working. You know what? I'm actually going to throw my veil on real quick. Grab that. Just in case. I don't want to get too crazy in here without putting my veil on. Alright. Safety first. I've kind of learned my lesson. Alright, so I'm just going to gently move this one over a little bit. This frame looks amazing too. Let's see what's going on the very end. I can just feel the heat coming off of that as well. It's just amazing. Try to gently get this out without disturbing too many bees. There's not a lot on this one either. This side they're starting to draw out a little bit, as you can see. It's just amazing to see what these guys can do though. Not seeing the queen. We've got her marked in here. And they're drawing out the foundation on that. That's a plastic foundation underneath that's covered in wax, and then they draw out from there. But it just looks very promising, very good. So I'm going to set this one down here where I can keep an eye on it. Keep it in a nice warm spot. Two robins fighting over there. Okay, now let me get in here and see what I can do here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. They're drawing that out. There's the queen right there. See, she's got that yellow dot on her. You can see the size difference there. And hopefully she's putting eggs over here. That's what we want. But she's a beauty. Just a beautiful looking queen. But there's a good look at a queen bee. She's got the yellow dot on her thorax. Hopefully we can get a shot of her laying an egg. That'd be pretty neat. Just fascinating to watch. She's trying to hide now, so I'm going to put her back. But what I am going to do real quick is take a look at my little buddy on my thumb. I don't know if you can see him. Alright, I'm going to reach in here and grab this one and show you this is just, hopefully we can get a shot at some capped brood. That's what I'm looking for, or eggs. Oh my goodness, look at that. Just look at that. That is something, and that's honey right there that they're getting ready to cap. It's just not quite dry enough for them to cap, but this is all honey. That's all honey, all capped honey right there. I haven't even had these guys, you know, I could be wrong, but I don't think I've had these guys for a month, and it's just amazing to see the type of progress they make on this. This is full of honey. Take a look at the other side gently. Same thing on the top there. That white up top, that's all capped feed or honey. And below it's pollen. And in the middle there is where we should have some brood. I'm just not seeing any though. Or some eggs. I'm looking for eggs as well. Yes, there are. I don't know if you can see them in there, but oh, that's just amazing. There's a ton of larvae in there. It's just wow. I'm just amazed. I don't even know what to say. Huh. All that larvae in there. So this colony is very strong. Doing very well. I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna put them back though. But look at that. That's all honey. And this will stay with them. This is not gonna be harvested. This is what they live on. That's one thing I wanna make sure that I do, is keep the bees' best interest in mind first. I mean, honey's great. I love it. I've promised it to a lot of people, and I plan on fulfilling that promise, but I gotta have bees to make honey too. Just look at that. That's just amazing. And this is what they eat. It's just seriously amazing to look at. Wow. And this is all, I think those are all emerged. And so they'll either put honey in there or they'll lay eggs in there. Usually in the center there is where they put all their brood, their eggs. It's just amazing to see that though. Wow. They've done so much in a short amount of time. Look at that. It's just amazing. Amazing to see that. Wow. I could look at this all day long. And then the next frame, as you can see, it's the same thing. They're drawing it out, filling it full of feed. Just amazing. The queen looks great. Everything looks normal. Today it's about 70 degrees right now, 72. It's supposed to be getting in the highs at 85, so I wanted to get out here before it got too hot. But these guys, it's just amazing to see this. Doing very well. Okay. Just gonna gently move her. This was the one that the queen was on. So I want to gently put her back over there so she's in her same position. We don't want to be moving her around so she doesn't know where she is. And then I'm going to put this one in again as well. Gently. Okay, and now I have just one more frame to put in, and that was the one over here. Trick is to work slowly, not in a rush. These guys will let you know if you're moving too fast. You don't want to smash any bees either. Okay, I think that should be enough room there. But that mold is bothering me. Hopefully now that I have that inner cover off there, and they'll be able to get some more airflow, things will be all right. Oh shoot, I smashed one of them. Darn it. I didn't kill him though. Okay, I'm just gonna have to pull these over just a little bit farther. Give me a little bit more room, guys. I know you're starting to fill that up and I like seeing it, but I gotta put this 10th frame in here before I can get you situated. There we go. Okay. Now just move them out a little bit and make sure they have a little bit of spacing in between the two little wooden knobs there, so the bees can travel back and forth between the frames. That's most important for the queen. Everything looks to be lined up in a good spot here. So now I'm going to put this is going in place of the inner cover. Hopefully they'll let me put that on there. But that's how it goes on.